A visitor? I don't get a lot of those. Strange. You don't seem to talk. Even better. Let me introduce myself. My name is... Well, I don't think I'm allowed to say. But what I'm allowed to say is I'm going to visit a house. Not just any house. This house has been here longer than any of these houses. And it's the home of a few and friends of mine, my employers. It's called the House of Ester. Everybody knows who the Esters are. Wealthy, powerful, charismatic people. They're the type of people who make gold out of nothing. But you and I both know better. In a few months from now, these plot of lands will become houses that will belong to associates of the Ester family. These associates come from many different places. They come from the south, north, southwest, and even Canada. Each one has to prove their loyalty, their strengths, and their weaknesses to the Ester family. You see, in this world, every thought, every act, every gesture is tested by the Ester family. Just like mine was tested. And the Esters don't fool around. They got connections with everybody. Some might call it a family business, and some might call it something else. But one thing's for certain, when you're with the Esters, you have to play by their rules, or you don't play at all. One time there was a guy called Xavier. He was different, but he was pretty good at his job. The family treated him like a brother. He often would borrow money from the family and never pay it back. He would use the money to celebrate things that weren't worth celebrating for. One day, Xavier's slippery lips slipped some info to some Boy Scout, and everything went to hell. It almost got the family in handcuffs. Obviously, the family had to let him go. But he didn't accept that. Out of anger, one night, on July 2nd, 2 days before Independence Day, he decided to invade their home. He broke in to the House of Ester at 1 p.m. When he broke in, all that the family could see him holding was a baseball bat with barbed wire. They tried to negotiate with him, but he couldn't let it go. We were able to get him. We broke his legs and put them in a chair. I'm not allowed to say this, but we gave him one option. Roulette. Russian roulette. We gave him a Smith & Wesson. There was one bullet. He tried to negotiate with us, to reason with us. But at that point, how could you negotiate? How could you reason at that point? It was too late. Anyway, there was one bullet in that gun, I swear. When he put that gun in his head, he pressed it so hard, he was ready to die. When he did it, nothing came out. I swore there was something in there. He did it again. This time, with less fear. Nothing. He kept on doing it, and on his last round, he put it again, and this time he was less confident. Click. Turns out that there was no bullet. The guy had the luck of a black cat. He celebrated. That celebration was short-lived. They shot him anyway. They never seemed to mention that part. You see, Xavier's story, it isn't over. It's not over. Mine's not over. Have a good one. It was nice talking to you. See ya.